that is functional and operational. No, you're not. You're buying hopes and dreams. And how does the hopes and dreams usually work out? It usually works out like the 2017 ICOs, where 99% of them went to fucking zero. So, oh, here's Siren Labs. They're going to make a blockchain cell phone. Nah, actually, you're going to lose all your money. How about that? Oh, here's here's this guy that's real popular on Dilbert, the Dilbert founder. Who's the guy that writes Dilbert? Adams. Scott Adams? I think so. But I might be wrong. But let's say Scott Adams, okay? Scott Adams writes Dilbert. I might be wrong. I might be mixing them up. Whatever. The fucking Dilbert writer guy. He makes a stupid token called When You. How's that shit going? Going to zero, motherfucker. Straight down. Oh, okay. So what happened to all these 2017 fucking ICOs? They all went straight down. Were they bad ideas? No, ideas were fine. Was the execution that bad? Oh, some of them was, yeah. But some of them launched and then just went to zero anyway. Hey, what happened to the Wax token with this NFT shit? Zero. What happened to Salt? Bitcoin lending? Zero. Hey, what happened to... I could sit here all fucking day and list you shit and went to zero. Or close. Or massively 95% down or whatever, right? So maybe some of them didn't make zero because you can't even trade at zero, so nothing can really go to zero. But basically price annihilated, right? So I'll amend my statement for legal purposes to say not zero, but dipped hard as fuck, 90% plus, okay? And so now the EOS guys did the same shit. So the EOS does EOS work? Yes. Do people use it? Yes. Is the price chart wrecked this year? Yes. Why? Because people buy the hype, and then when the shit actually comes, the price dumps. HEX did the same thing, by the way. HEX had a similar launch style to EOS, and the price chart actually looked similar. People bought too high in the beginning, ran out of powder, made a bottom, went up high as fuck, and then they didn't have like any type of, I guess they had an end of their launch phase after 350 periods, which were 23 hours long. And our launch phase, or maybe it was 365, I can't remember. Our launch phase was like 353 days. And then we had the big payday, which acted like a stock split, which amplified returns for longer stakers. And so if you had a long stake, you got to double in your stack. So if you had a 10-year longer stake, you doubled your stack. If you had a 1-day stake, you got a 3x, a 30% on your stack just for that day. And then people front ran that by a few weeks and sold the price down. So the price pumped and then they sold it down. And we recently made a new all-time high after that. So that was like November 19th. And then I think we made a new all-time high just before the new year at 2 cents. So it's like, I'm going to teach you something about speculation, man. What matters is the ratio of people that know about the shit now to people that will know about it. That's what matters. So right now, when people didn't hear about something, price is low. Not, And then when everybody hears about it, price is a lot higher. Now, does that matter? The technical specifications? No. Does security matter? No. The only thing that matters is the ratio of how many people knew about it then and how many people know about it now. That's what actually moves the fucking price. Now you can cancel that out with some bad structure, like rug pulls where shit goes to zero, where security it goes to zero, where, some other bad thing happens, like fees get too high for anyone to use it, shit like that. Then those do negatively impact price. But they get solved in the fees issue by bear markets. Bear markets solve the fee problem. And then if other L2s solve the fee problem, other competitive chains, if people fuck off to those, it solves the fee problem. If USDT starts using an L2, solves the fee problem for a while, right? You buy time. So you're basically, if you bought Cardano, you just basically bought EOS. Hey guys, we're doing a new thing. It's going to have higher throughput, lower fees. Oh, cool. That's exactly EOS's pitch. We saw exactly how that worked out. It did a 40x in the bear market. That was nice. And then it just didn't do that well anymore because the ratio of people that had already heard about it to the people that will hear about it in the future, the ratio is just not that good. So in HEX, CoinMarketCap's got us gate capped to page 3. That's opportunity. On CoinGecko, those motherfuckers pretend we don't even have a market cap. Isn't that a good laugh? The 100% uptime thing. They pretend it doesn't have a market cap. But they also, at the front of the fucking top of all these price charts, go, by the way, this could be a rug pull. So just be really careful buying it because they might just fucking, pull the rug on your ass and you never be able to sell it. And they put that on all these fucking pages. How disgusting is that? I have an idea. If you think some shit's going to be a rug pull, how about you just don't fucking list it? How about you guys stop making money on views from fucking scams? Because they make money on scams. If you sell advertisements promoting scams, you make money on scams. I don't make no goddamn money on scams. A lot of other motherfuckers make money on scams. eToro, top of the website. 70% of users lose money with this. Top of the fucking website. Ads everywhere. So let me get it straight. You guys are advertising some shit that most people lose money on. The fuck's you hate your users? You hate your customers? Why are you doing it? Why are you hurting your fucking users? It obviously, the top of the website says everyone loses money. And it's worse than that. They don't just lose money. I bet if you do the measurements, so if 7 out of 10 people lose, the real question is how much did they lose? And how much did those few people win? And I bet the winners won this much, and I bet the fucking losers lost this much. And that's the data that they're hiding, is that it's even worse than 7 out of 10 losing. It's complete and total annihilation of the fucking users, and then the enrichment, a tiny little bit of a couple dudes. It's just disgusting. And then this shit's promoted everywhere. So HEX is being literally the 100% uptime, 100% awesome, fucking launched fully complete and secure, while everything else around it failed. No hopes and dreams bullshit. If I die right now and Hex.com goes offline, Hex doesn't give a fuck. It's truly decentralized. It's truly distributed. It's truly complete. It's completely irrelevant whether I survive or not. It's completely irrelevant whether Hex.com survives or not. The code sits on that blockchain and keeps doing what it's doing for 150 fucking years. So if you bought Cardano and you're hoping for adoption and you're hoping people are going to build shit, you're buying into a 2017 ICO, and the price will fucking dump hard as fuck. And the harder it rises up, the harder it will fucking dump. Because eventually when it finally comes out, then people will be like, oh, well, shit, another empty blockchain no one's using. How many of those do we have now? Do you want me to list you all the empty blockchains? DOT, ADA, Tezos, EOS, all of them. They're all empty. BSV, they're all fucking empty. You just don't have users, man. So you guys are all hoping and dreaming you're going to get users, and you're going to find the same thing when HEX launched. The price is going to dump because the hopes and dreams of day one, they just aren't, they're too hard to meet. You know what HEX was valued at day one by guys that bought it then on a diluted valuation? Day one, they valued it at 1.6 billion. Day one. And then this is after me publishing the chart that says, hey, look at how EOS launched. It dumped for 80 to 120 days and made a bottom here. And then I published the CSV charts to show you, here's the fucking EOS price every single day. Look, it did this, and then it did this, and it had a nearly identical launch system. Maybe don't go in all in one day, right? When everyone else is. And, you know, people don't fucking listen. So I'm telling you
let me
now.
bring this to what you believe in, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
So HEX, there's no doubt there. Bitcoin and Ethereum. Are those the three? Is that fair in saying those three?
Depends what you want. It depends on what you're in crypto for. You want anonymity? Probably Monero's better. You want price performance? Probably Monero sucks. You want, but like you can get anonymity in Ethereum.
Well, let's start at the beginning.
Fees. Sure.
Let's, as you said at the beginning of the interview, why many people are in here to get rich,
Yeah.
Lambo rich.
Yes.
Which three do you believe in? Well, or is there more than three? Or which
man,
two?
If you buy
the
Bitcoin,
people.
if you buy Bitcoin today, let's say it's 50K today, and let's say it goes up to 300K and breaks out the top of everyone's regression chart, everyone's rainbow chart, everyone's stock to flow model. Okay, 300K, top that bitch. Okay, you got a 6X. Okay, you want to buy a Lambo. What's a Lambo cost? $250. All right. So let's do some math real quick. So 250 over 6. All right, you got to have 41 grand. So if you've got 41 grand and you put it into Bitcoin at 50K and you get a 6X and you sell the top and you don't pay any taxes, good luck on that one. Well, then you could buy a 250K Lambo. Now, I mean, you basically gave me a speed round and made me guess the Bitcoin price in a year, and I guessed 33. Well, shit. Then you've only got, like, what? Your 40K turned into 30K? Oops. So, like, I just, if you really want to get a Lambo, you're probably going to need a higher multiple. And if you really need a higher multiple, you're not going to get it in Bitcoin. It's too fucking heavy. Bitcoin has got its shit demolished this year by ADA, by Ethereum, by HEX. By when I say this year as a trader, I mean the last 365 days. I'm not like, oh, look, history is only fucking 3 months old. I mean like the start of 2021. That's not what I mean. I mean the last 365 days. So everything's kicking Bitcoin's ass. Link, fucking a whole ton of things. EOS isn't. EOS is losing to Bitcoin. You got to understand, Bitcoin's only done a 6x this year. Or no, like, well, yeah, from the beginning of it's up 12x from the COVID dip. So in a year going backwards, it's up a 12x. Ethereum's up a 22x. So Ethereum has risen from the COVID dip twice as high, and you made twice the money by having Ethereum instead of Bitcoin. And if you had HEX, you made 10 or 12x Bitcoin's returns. I think it might be 12x now or 10x or something like that. So it used to trade under a sat, and now it's like 20 sats. So you're up 20x in Bitcoin terms had you bought the COVID dip on, like, I don't know, March 12th or something. I can't remember the exact date, but like March of 2020. Yeah. So if you need big multiples and you want to buy really cool shit, HEX has outperformed like hell, and Ethereum has outperformed Bitcoin, and Bitcoin has outperformed some or most stocks. Tesla beat Bitcoin's ass this year. You don't hear people talking about that. Hey, good job, Bitcoin. Good job. Tesla beat your ass this year. What's up? That's how it is. People ignore that shit like it didn't happen. It happened. But motherfuckers don't read the charts. They just want to live in their little dream world, a little fantasy world, you know? So, now look, ADA, hope it comes out, hope it does great. But if I want to launch HEX on an ERC20 supporting high throughput blockchain, I got a whole fuckload of options. And why would I pump their bags when I can just press the fork button? It's open source software. Why wouldn't I press the fork button and have my own fucking ticker instead of pumping their bags? Why not? Did they pump my bags? Did they say nice shit about me? Did they say nice shit about HEX? Did they do anything for me? Did they do anything for HEX? No. Fuck you guys. I ain't pumping your bags. That's
yeah, but that aside, when it comes just to delivering a product to the market, I mean, as we spoke about earlier, the Ethereum gas fees are just out of control.
Bear market solves that, bro. This ain't the first time we've seen this. CryptoKitties killed the Ethereum network. CryptoKitties killed the Ethereum market 2 weeks before the top. Do we have the same bullshit going on now? Yes. So you've got Elon Musk all's in his $1.5 billion bag. All right, who's going to follow him? Michael Saylor bought his bag. Elon Musk bought his bag. Stripe bought his bag. Square, maybe. I don't fucking know. I can't remember. So, okay, these guys are in. These are the guys talking shit, saying good things about Bitcoin. Okay, they bought their bags. And Michael Saylor's buys keep getting smaller. Hey, guys, we bought 1.5 billion. Hey, guys, we bought 600 million. Hey, guys, we bought 15 million. Hey, guys, come on, man, buy this shit, please. That's what's happening right now.